we created chances in the morning, didn't capitalise on that. So it's a similar story, I think, to the first Test match. Whilst we created 5 wickets in the first session of the last Test match, we created chances today, and thought Hassan was excellent. Dropping catches is something that's going to cost us if we continue to do that, but I think part of the story is very similar to the last Test match. Periods of pressure, not long enough periods of pressure. And so for us to compete and be excellent, we need to be excellent for longer. Yeah, the young bowlers on debut have been excellent. Rana was really good last Test match. The thing that stands out for me is Rana's desire. He wants to compete. He doesn't back down. And today, Hassan was excellent. I thought, the areas he bowled with pretty good control. A young bowler, lots of talent. So, I think I'm pretty excited about those two. And I think under the leadership of someone like Khalid, they've got a really good chance of developing.
How do you rate Hassan?
Yeah. I mean, like I said before, I think he's bowled really well, particularly when we've only got 2 pace bowlers. I thought he controlled his line pretty well. His pace was good. He's a bit different. He's ready. He's just got to learn how to bowl at this level, and the only way to do that is to play at this level. So, I think he's an exciting bowler. He got seam movement. He's got good swing. He's got good pace. He's got everything you want really from a young pace bowler. It's something we're discussing. Yeah, we're not very good with reviews. That's very clear. So, so far, we've been awful with the reviews. We have to develop a method, and so that's going to come down to our captain and wicket keeper, and then maybe point fielder. But we have to develop a much better method, because at the moment the one we're using is not working. I think we're probably using emotion rather than fact at the moment, because that was straight out the middle of the bat. So it's not a great review, but I also don't want people being afraid to take reviews. We just have to find a better method. I don't know. I don't know bowling them all out for one more run would be excellent, but I don't. I think tomorrow morning we have to be very good, and we've got 2 very good batsmen at the crease. They've got 1 more very good player, and then we can put some pressure on them. So we have to be much better than we were today for much longer periods, because we've seen in the past that if you're not good enough for long periods, I'll take the game away from you. So tomorrow morning we have to be good. It's very simple. There's no secret about what we need to do tomorrow morning. We just need to apply pressure for long periods. Common sense would say so, but also if we don't bowl well tomorrow morning, that'll play a part. So the wickets, I think, is going to be very good for the next couple of days. There's been a little bit of turn today, but Test cricket is about batting as well. If you don't score runs, you can't win the game. So even when you bowl well, if you don't score runs, you can't win the game. So batting in Test cricket's difficult. I get that. So is bowling. And again, with the bat, we need to be better than we were in Select. That's for the 4 fast bowlers, not for the Sri Lankan team to hear. It mostly came down to consistency. How do we be more consistent? And I think that's the secret to Test cricket, is how do you stay consistent under pressure, especially when it gets flat and it gets difficult. It's always about how you apply yourself in those situations. So whilst I can't go into the conversations we have, that was pretty much the general gist. It's a bit more batter friendly right now, but also we had 3 pace bowlers in Select, so it's a little bit slower, it's a little bit lower, it's a bit less grass, but there was still seam movement and we still created chances. So I don't see the wicket as being a major factor. I think it was just we need to be better. You look at any game of cricket, if you drop catches, you struggle. I think one thing I've really been impressed with is the fielding so far since I've been in Bangladesh. I think the ground fielding has been excellent. There's been some very good catches taken, but Raz has taken some excellent catches. However, when you drop a catch, it especially early, you can pay the price. And we've dropped too many catches. No one means to drop them. And we are working on it. That's something that we're working on. So it's not like the guys aren't doing the work. They're doing the work. They're just dropping the catches. So it's just something we're going to have to continue to work on, and we'll have to find a way of making sure we don't drop them. But everybody I know has dropped a catch. No one I know actually meant to do it. So that's just cricket.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download TSports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit tsports.com.